The next, okay, whoa. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my weight loss and health and wellness journey must-haves. Today I'm going to be sharing all of the things that you are able to order through Amazon, so I'll have the links in the description, but these aren't things that you need to buy in order to have success with your weight loss and wellness. They're just the things that I have found over time that I either use every single day or that I just use and share in my content and stuff, and I get a lot of questions about, so I like to do a video where I have them all in one place, and these were the things from last year that I just ordered the most or that I ordered and used the most. If you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get started. So I have the things organized by category today, and I'm just gonna be going through each one. We'll end up in the basement in the gym because I'm gonna share the different things that I've gotten to make my home gym. But we're starting out in the kitchen with the things that I use the most, first of all. Then I'll go through some kitchen tools, some food things that I order off of Amazon, which there aren't that many things, but there are a couple. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So starting out, I wanna start with the things that I just use the most and that have helped me the most on my weight loss journey in general. And starting with the first thing, it's my food scale, because this is something that I got at the start of my weight loss journey when I started Weight Watchers in 2020. And it was so eye-opening to me and just such a helpful tool to me to see what proper portions are when it comes to things like cheese and rice and bread and pasta and all of the things that I never really paid attention to in the past. And to use this food scale and actually be able to learn the things. I don't even use it all the time now. Sometimes I can just portion out the cheese and I'm pretty accurate. I'll like test it out to see, but it has just helped me so much to learn how to fuel my body properly by using proper portion sizes. So this is something I do still use all the time. Even like yesterday I made burgers and I just use it to weigh out even portions and stuff, but it's just so easy. And it even saves me dishes sometimes when I'm measuring out like peanut butter or something. Again, the things that are easy to like rack up points with or that can be high calorie, that it's important for me specifically to watch my portion sizes with, it really does just help me to stay on track. And so you can even like negative weigh and scoop out something to not have to dirty like a utensil to measure it out. But anyway, the food scale is something I use all the time, and I specifically got this pink one. I have one that I use for my cookie business, and that's how I first found the one that I use, but I really like the pink one, so I ordered that one as well. So I do have two of them, one for my cookie business and one for just in the kitchen and cooking, but I use it all the time and it's so helpful. The next thing I'm talking about is my walking pad, which is actually in my office room. I'll put a picture on the screen of it. This is something that it was kind of a gamble when I bought it because I didn't know how much I'd actually use it. I know that in the past I've always struggled with like just walking on the ellipticals or treadmills, so I wasn't sure if I'd actually use the walking pad that much, but I still got it because I was really struggling in the winter when I couldn't go outside and be active. And I would go to the gym in the morning, but even like throughout the day, I just felt like I was sitting all day and I wanted to get out and I just couldn't. So getting the walking pad was something that I could use while I was editing or just working on my computer, working at my desk, or even just like watching a show. I can just set it up at my desk and I use it so much more than I ever expected to, honestly. It is so convenient to have it set up with my adjustable desk, and it's just something that keeps me moving. Like even 10 minutes on it feels good and gets me, again, moving, gets me 1,000 steps throughout the day and stuff. And it's just something that is an option that's there. So it's like, I can't make an excuse that I can't go walk outside because it's 9 degrees today, but instead I can go walk on my walking pad and get some work done or watch a show or something. And it's productive and it feels good and it helps me to get my steps in, which I know how important that is now. So my walking pad is so nice. It does have like these little things you can flip up for the incline, which is like a 3% incline, I think. It's not much, but it is something, and it's just nice to have that option. And what's nice about it too is that it comes with a remote, so you can click through like the speed and the options and stuff. That's one thing that I didn't even think I would use as much as I do, but I use it all the time now. Okay, the next thing that I have to mention is my cookbook. So my cookbook is available on Amazon. It's got pretty much all the recipes that I ate throughout the peak of my weight loss. Like when I first started out in the first year, it's got a lot of bowl recipes, which really helped me to stay on track. It's got some ingredient prep recipes in the beginning, and yeah, just a lot of my staple recipes that have helped me with my weight loss journey. It does have a QR code in the back that leads to a PDF where you can click and automatically track into the Weight Watchers app and my Fitness Pal. It's got the calories and macros and stuff, but This is my cookbook. It's available on Amazon, and I still keep it in the kitchen because I use it all the time. Sometimes I just need to reference it, but that's something, of course, I just had to mention that. Okay, the next thing that I use so much that I, again, didn't know how it would go when I ordered it, but my Fitbit, which I got the Fitbit Inspire, which is like the smallest one that I saw as like an option. It's not really like a watch, it's more of just kind of like a band, but I love this thing. There are times where I wish it wasn't on my wrist, but that's just like personal preference. I can't do jewelry, I can't do bracelets and stuff. Like I really do have a hard time with it. So this has taken me a little bit to adjust to, and it feels so nice when I can take it off, but I also want it on all the time because I really do like the data that it gives me, and like the steps, the heart rate, the monitoring my sleep, everything like that has been so useful. And I feel like it's really just helped me stay focused with my goals because it's always there to remind me. Even with like the hourly reminders, it'll give you a reminder to get 250 steps at like when you have 10 minutes left every hour. And it's so funny because Adam and I, he also got one about a month after I got mine, and we'll just get up and both do our steps if we're home. And it's just like something that's motivating with our health overall. And it's just been really beneficial to me personally to have this, to keep track of my steps. It motivates me, and it really hasn't been too much of a hassle to wear it, but it also is nice that it doesn't take long to charge. And I feel like I only have to charge it like once a week. I usually just do when I'm in the shower. Sometimes if I remember, I'll run it out here and charge it. And then by the time I'm done showering, it's usually up to 100%. So that's been really nice that I don't have to do that every day. And it's really nice even at the gym to see like my heart rate and stuff like that. It tracks that. Anyway, so another thing that I didn't know how I would like it, and I love it, and I can't imagine not having it now, but that's another thing that I ordered off of Amazon. Okay, two more things that are like my most ordered items and that I just use every single day. I get a lot of questions about the tank tops that I wear to the gym, and that is these specifically. So the brand is Posh Diva. The thing about these is I feel like they're not the most consistent. Like I have ordered so many of them, and sometimes they're like different lengths and stuff, but they're just always my favorite tank top out of all the different ones that I've tried, for the price especially. I do have some pads that I'll add in or like switch out the ones that come because I just prefer to do that, but sometimes I even just leave the regular ones that come with it and they're fine. They're just so nice for skating, for going to the gym, and they're my favorite because of the material and because of how they fit. I just feel like they're the most comfortable. Those are my favorite tank tops to wear, and I wear them pretty much every single day to the gym. And I always wear the same running shorts. They're Calvin Klein though, not available on Amazon. They were originally from Sam's Club, and I now just like find them online. Sometimes I find them through like Depop and stuff, but I've been stocking up on those because those are my favorite running shorts and I wear them every day. I've got so many pairs of them, but those aren't on Amazon. And then the other thing I want to mention that I use every day is this 32-ounce blender bottle. I have ordered these off Amazon. They only have a couple colors, but I have a bunch of the white ones because I just love having them as 32 ounces. I feel like it makes it easy to just make sure that I drink 4 of these every single day. It helps me to stay on track, and I feel like 4 is like the magic number for me to like space it out and make sure that I'm getting it done. So the fact that it's 32 ounces helps me hit my goals, and I just really like the size of these. I do also order the regular blender bottles too off of Amazon. These are 24 ounces, but I just prefer to use these when it comes to water. These are better for like liquid IV and stuff like that. I just love these. I like that they are easy to drink from quickly. It makes it easier for me to drink water fast, and I find with water bottles that have like a straw, usually those make me feel a little bit more bloated throughout the day, especially when I'm just drinking so much water all day. I feel like I'm inhaling a bunch of air and I just don't prefer that. So that's why I really like to use the blender bottles for my water intake. Okay, so those are like the main things that are my favorite items from Amazon that I would say are my must-haves. Now moving on to some food items that I order. There's one item here that I do have on subscription, and that is Quest salted caramel protein shakes. I use these so much. They have actually gotten a lot harder to find in stores, so that's why I started ordering them off Amazon. I realized that you could order a 3-pack, so there are 12 bottles in here, and so I just started doing that. This actually just came because I was almost out, and that's just something that I have set up on subscription. I think it saves you like 5%, and you can adjust when it comes. So I like to use those for my protein coffees, which is actually what I've got right here. I am also gonna link these glasses, which I was gonna get to that when I get to more of the kitchen stuff, but these have become my favorite for protein coffees. I like the tall mason jars that are bigger too, but I like that these ones have a handle and they come with like the rubber thing at the bottom, and they come with metal straws, which I also like. I like that they're bigger. They fit my protein shake with a good amount of ice cubes and the cold brew concentrate I've been using, or Nespresso pods if I use those. So that's what I do for my protein coffee. And like I mentioned, I add the coffee to it. Another thing that I order off Amazon is the Nespresso pods to make my coffee. So it's actually not Nespresso brand. I've been enjoying the brand Peet's. I found that they're just cheaper in price than the other ones I was ordering, and I just like that they have different levels. It comes as like a 4-pack variety pack like this, and I think like 10 of each. I just use those with my Nespresso machine. I add a Quest salted protein shake and some ice, and that makes my protein coffee. Then sometimes I do like to add collagen. I haven't been as consistent drinking my collagen lately, but it's just because I've been using more of the cold brew than the Nespresso pods, and this is harder to dissolve in colder drinks. It's much easier when I had like the hot espresso. This is another thing that I order off of Amazon. It is chocolate collagen from the brand PE Science, and it's got 10 grams of protein. I just mix it in with my coffee. I don't really do much else with this. You can add it to like smoothies and stuff. I just really prefer to use it in my coffee, and I think it's definitely helped with the health of my skin and hair and nails and stuff. So it is better when I stay consistent with it, but I haven't been as consistent. Okay, a couple other snacky things that I order. I always get the Mighty Sparks off of Amazon because I think it's like a 48 pack that I get. Whenever I go to the stores and buy them, I would buy like the entire box that they had there of just like the individual sticks. They did start making 4-packs that they sell in stores, but to me it's just easier to order it off Amazon. So that's what I get. My favorite flavor is the honey jalapeno. These are 2 points. I also really like the sea salt and pepper, which are 1 point for one, and they're just a good higher protein snack that satisfies my salty cravings. Another salty snack that I love that I also order off of Amazon is Love Corn. I don't know why, I just like to get their mini variety packs, and I have a harder time finding those in stores. Usually it's like the bigger bags they have. I prefer to get the snack bags of the Love Corn like this, and they have a variety pack on Amazon that I just order, and that's just one of my go-to salty snacks we like to have because it's only 2 points for the pack of them. Okay, so that wraps it up for food items. Now I just want to move on to a couple kitchen items that are tools that help me when it comes to like cooking and stuff. One thing that I love, these egg molds that I've ordered off Amazon, and I actually more recently got the jumbo ones like this. I originally had always used these, which they're a little bit deeper than the jumbo, but the jumbo definitely holds more and is bigger, and I found that I definitely prefer these. So I'll still use the other ones, but I just like having the bigger egg for sandwiches. I like that it's easier to add some like chopped up veggies and stuff to them, and they're just so convenient to crack an egg in, mix it up with something, and then pop it in the oven, and then they're ready. I've kind of been messing around with our oven because it's still newer to me, and I've been like playing with the temperature and stuff, but a lot of times I'll just pop the eggs in at 325 and do like 7 minutes, rotate them, do another 5, and usually they're done by then, but you just keep an eye on them and check to make sure they're done to your liking, because sometimes I'll even do them a little bit less so that the inside, like the yolk, is a little more runny, but again, you could just do what your preference is. Those are really useful for making breakfast sandwiches. So convenient and quick instead of having to worry about cooking eggs on the stove, and I feel like I never really have luck when I use like actual muffin tins, so these are much nicer for that. Okay, this is another thing that I use all the time, and it's just helped me so much, especially now when I like to prep bigger batches of like taco meat and stuff. So this is just like a meat masher. I cook the meat in the stove. I usually spray some nonstick spray, then I'll add like 2 pounds of ground chicken or turkey. I let it cook up for a little bit first before I start using this because I feel like it's easier once it's cooked a little bit, but once it is, I use it to break it down, and to me, this is so important when it comes to making like at-home Taco Bell because their meat is always so much more like finer and not like big chunks, and especially when you're using like the ground turkey and stuff, it's a little bit like denser, I would say. I don't know, but this helps to really break it down and make it more of a similar consistency to like the Taco Bell meat, which I feel like just makes it more like copycat fast food at home. So I like to do this. I just prefer using this. It's a quick and easy tool, and I feel like I can't imagine not having it now. Every time I make meat, I just need it, and it's so helpful. That's something I love. I also get questions about the oven mitts that I use because they're like gloves like this. Working in a bakery, I realized how useful gloves versus like oven mitts are, and so ever since then I've just always ordered these for like my cookie business and stuff, and they're just like regular like grill gloves, but I'll link these. They're super nice for grabbing trays in and out of the oven and stuff. Okay, and then one more thing, since we've moved here, I wanted to do a lot of organization, and these bins I got for the fridge, I love them so much. It just helps us so much to stay organized. We've got one for bell peppers, one for zucchini, one for my apples. Then Trevor Trevor's got his own like specific stuff, so he's got a bin of his stuff. We have one that has like our treats with like honey mamas and just any refrigerated treats that we've got, and it just keeps things so organized. When we go grocery shopping, we know where everything goes in the fridge once we put it away, and I just love those bins because of it. So those are something that I even actually put in the garage fridge, but we don't have as much room because we have a lot of drinks out there. But on the top shelf, it's nice because I keep my cookie butter and stuff like that. So it's really nice for organization. They're really durable, and I feel like they've really helped me out. Okay, before we go down to the basement for the gym, I just have a couple more things that are kind of like self-care, I would say, that I just wanted to mention because I mentioned them in my videos and they're just things that I use a lot. This is my heatless curler. This thing is something I was skeptical about, but I got it and tried it out and I was actually really impressed. It's taken some time to learn how to actually use it, but you just clip it on your head and wrap your hair around and put the scrunchie, and then you sleep on it, which I don't really struggle with sleeping with it. It really doesn't bother me too much. I did get one that was a little thicker and that was harder to sleep with, but this one is like the perfect size. So you sleep on it, and then when you take it out in the morning, your hair is curly, and I just love it. I feel like it's really helped my hair. It's saved me time, and I'm less likely to like use my regular curling iron and stuff. It's just been a really nice thing that I use. So I was skeptical about it at first, but once you get it down, it really does work, and it's something that I use all the time. Okay, this is something that I use in the shower, and it's actually funny because I've been using these for a little bit now, and I keep telling Adam, like, just try them, they're in there, you can use them whenever. And so he finally started using them, and now the other day he just got an Amazon package because he started ordering them because he's like, I don't want to use all yours, but I love these. So what they are is they're just like shower steamer pods. You just open one up and put it in the corner of your shower, and it steams as you're taking your shower. It reminds me so much of the Lifetime steam room, which I used to love. It like helps with your sinuses. It's just like refreshing, minty. I love this one because it's eucalyptus and mint. Yeah, these are just something that makes it feel kind of like a spa. It makes your shower smell good then for the rest of the day, and I just love these. So it's like a little bit of a treat when I use these. I don't use them every time I shower, but when I do use them, it is really nice, and I just reorder them off Amazon, but now I guess Adam's got that taken care of. Okay, this is another thing that I'm pretty consistent with. I really feel like it makes a difference, not only for just like the inflammation in my face, but just with my sinuses. I really do feel like it helps when I do my gua sha right here. So that's what this is. It's just a gua sha stone. I put a moisturizer on, and then you just pretty much push it on your face to get some of like the lymphatic drainage out. It really does help with like puffiness, and it's cold, so it feels good. But like I said, it helps with my sinuses as well. So that's something I ordered off Amazon. I actually also ordered Adam one because he sees me doing it and then he wants to try. So I got him his own stone as well. Then the next thing I want to mention is something that has been seriously life-changing for me when it comes to my sleep, and that is a sound sleeper like this. So you just plug this in and turn on the switch, and you can turn it to change how loud it is, but this is like the lowest, and that's usually how I keep it, and it just makes a nice white noise. Actually, I can plug it in and show you guys. So you just turn it on, and you can make it louder. Just like that. This has helped me so much when it comes to my sleep. So much so that I actually have a timer set on my outlet so that it turns off in the morning so that I can actually wake up, because if it's on, I just keep sleeping. It just helps me so much to like block out any other noise and to just get nice, relaxing, peaceful sleep. I love this thing. I really recommend it because sleep is so important, and if you do struggle to stay asleep or to fall asleep at night, I think that this is something that can really help. White noise is really beneficial with that, and I just love this one specifically. And I can also link the outlets that I use that have the timer. It's just an app in my phone, and you plug it into this outlet, and then you can adjust it using Wi-Fi and using your phone. So I'll make sure to link those as well. But let's go ahead and head down to the basement and finish this video with the stuff that's in my gym. Okay, so moving on, we're now in the home gym in my basement. So I'm gonna quickly go through some of the products that help me to be able to do home workouts and that have helped me to build my home gym. So first thing, I've got these resistance bands that I got from Amazon. These are really nice for warming up and for doing a few different exercises, like some front raises I'll do with them. But they're also really nice for assisted pull-ups. So usually that's what I'll use these for. And the smaller the band, the less support that you get when you're doing the pull-ups. It's nice that it comes with some different sizes, and I use these all the time for different things, like I said. Then over here, we've got the Smith machine. So this is something that I ordered off Amazon that I was so nervous about. I looked up so many different reviews shoes, and I just kept going back to this one and finally decided on it, and I'm so happy with my purchase. I really do love it. It's got some cables in the back, which is really nice, and some that hang down, so we can do a lot of different cable exercises, as well as, of course, using the Smith machine for like squats and stuff like that. This has been awesome. I love it. I also love that it's got an extra pull-up bar over here, even though we do have a pull-up bar over there, which I also got from Amazon, and I can link. I do like the pull-up bar that we have over in the back, but we kind of need to find some way to like stabilize it to the ground because it is a little wobbly, but it is really nice to have that and to have the extra option on the Smith machine. This Smith machine is awesome. I use it all the time, and I haven't had any issues with it so far. I did have to buy the individual weights that came with it. I ordered these plates off Amazon, and I do have to say they are kind of hard to hold. Like once you get up to 45, they get thicker, and it's kind of just like hard to grip them. They don't really have handles on them, but I really liked the design, and I do like how they look in here. I feel like they still do their job and they work well. They're just a little bit harder to grip if you're looking for something with more of like a handle or something, but I just ordered a set of those for the Smith machine, and it's been the perfect amount. Okay, then you can see the flooring is just foam tiles, and I just ordered 2 packs off of Amazon, and it was the perfect amount to cover the area that we have here. So it needs to be cleaned. I do need to vacuum it, but it has really held up nicely, and it was exactly what I was looking for when it came to flooring, and just the assembly was so easy for it, and it's just been really nice. It's held up nicely. So I'm happy with that. It's nice because I can do stuff barefoot or with shoes on. I feel like I'm not like damaging it with shoes, but also it's nice to have it a little bit softer when I want to be barefoot, doing like stretching and stuff like that. Then over here, I've got all my dumbbells. So I did order this dumbbell rack off Amazon. It's something that I was looking for through like Marketplace and stuff, because that's a place that you can find some good gym equipment a lot of the time, but you kind of have to get lucky. I wasn't having any luck finding a dumbbell rack like that, so I just ended up ordering it off Amazon, and it fits perfectly. I actually have some dumbbells on the floor now though, because I've continued to get more for my collection, so I think I might order another one of the exact same just so it's uniform in here. On the dumbbell rack, these are the dumbbells I have. I've also just ordered these off of Amazon. I kind of wanted to just collect them throughout like going to garage sales or going to Marketplace and stuff, but I also kind of wanted them to match, and I ended up being more picky about that than I expected. So I pretty much over time have just collected the same ones from Amazon. I'll just wait till I have like a gift card or something, and then I'll order another set of them, and then it just helps me to build my collection. And now I'm actually all the way up to 60s, so I don't even really need that many more, but I've just been ordering those through Amazon, and then they're all the same and like a uniform set over here. Like I mentioned, I also got the pull-up bar off Amazon, and that was actually a while ago because that was in our old house. We just had it in the garage. So it worked well to just bring here and have in the gym. I do want to find a way to weight it down. I did order the bench that I use off of Amazon over here, but I honestly don't recommend it that much. It's a little bit wobbly. When I do shoulder press and stuff, I feel like I don't really trust it, and using heavier weight and stuff, it's a little sketchy. So I'm actually looking for a stronger bench, and again, I'm gonna look through like Marketplace and stuff and see if I can find one that's a little bit better, but that is the bench that I use, and it still gets the job done. Okay, so I think that wraps up pretty much everything that I wanted to cover today. Like I said, I pretty much just went through my Amazon orders from the past year and looked at the things that I ordered the most, or the things that I ordered like for the new house and stuff that I've just used the most, and that's what I shared today. These are just the things that help me to stay on track with my weight loss journey, my wellness and health journey, and overall just the things that keep me in my routine and consistent with my healthier habits. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.